Well, I'll tell you another story. Speaking about Mufti Menk. So, you know Adil, my very good friend.
Yeah, the sociable guy.
The sociable guy. That's his name now. Adil, if you listen to this, you're Mr. Sociable. And
is that like a nice way of saying he talks too much?
No. Genuinely, if you meet him,
yeah,
he's a sociable guy. Like, trust me, if you ever need someone to break the ice in a place, you get Adil, man. He's a good dude. He's a good dude like that. So I spoke to Adil and I was like, listen, because like I said, Adil's got a very nice house, and Sheikh Abdullah had stayed with him, and a lot of people I toured with who didn't have family. Right, I would reach out to Adil and say, listen, can he stay with you for a couple of days? And I spoke to him. I said, look, Mufti Menk is coming. Can he stay with you? And he was like, yeah, cool. So on the day, Adil was working. Right, Adil was working, and on the Friday, and everyone went there. Ali went there. Ali Hamuda went there. Ali's friend drove there. I went there. Mufti Menk went there because Mufti Menk arrived on the Friday. So it was a case of, right, get to Adil's house, knock out, go to sleep. And then afterwards, when Adil finishes work, he'll pick you up from home and he'll bring you to the event. And the plan was that Mufti Menk was going to stay. He was going to stay on Friday night at Adil's house, and Saturday morning, me and him would drive up to Manchester because Mufti Menk had an event in Manchester on the Saturday, and his sister lives in Blackburn. So he said, that was the plan. We're going to go the next day. And when he woke up, he said to Adil, you know what? Let me just pack everything and I'll put it in your car. And when we get to the event, I'll ask Rayhan to just drop me off tonight. We'll ask Rayhan if he can find somebody to drop me off tonight. Rather than go tomorrow, I'll just go tonight, chill with my family for a bit, and I'll make my own way to the event in Manchester. So we got to the event, and Mufti Menk told me, I'm just going to go tonight. I've got all the stuff in Adil's car. And at the event, he goes, look, did you find anyone to drive me? And I'm like, no, I'll drive you myself. I can't find anyone here. Because it's university, like, not many kids have got cars, right? So I said, I couldn't find anyone. Yeah. He goes, no, it's fine. A brother has come from Blackburn to come to this lecture. Yeah. And he just came, introduced himself to me and said he's from Blackburn and he's going back to Blackburn. He said he's happy to take me. I'll just jump in with him. I'm like, are you sure? Because I'll take you. He's like, no, why are you going to waste your petrol for? Like, he's already here. I'm just going to go to Adil's car, get my stuff, put it in this guy's car. And I was like to the brother, you sure? It's fine. He goes, yeah, I got plenty of space. He brought his kids with him. He said, look, we got space in the car. More than happy to take Mufti Menk back. I mean, they came all the way from Blackburn to see him. Of course, they're going to want to, give him space in the car to take him up with them. I'm like, okay, cool. They got the stuff out of Adil's car. Adil goes home, phones me up and he goes, bro, my house has just been burgled. Adil, yeah. Someone had broken into his house while he was at the event. And I went around to his house and, someone had smashed the back window, got into the house, went around, rummaged everything and stole a few bits and pieces of his. So I went around. This was probably about 10, 11 in the evening. Yeah. And this is why Hassan Rasul stayed at mine house, because Hassan was meant to stay over at Adil's as well. So Mufti Menk and Hassan was meant to stay there. And we're all going to have like an evening chill out session and stuff. So Adil was like, listen, bro, I'm really sorry. I can't host Hassan now. And I was like, no, your house has just been burgled. It's fine. Like, I understand. So Hassan would just stay at my house. I only lived a couple of roads away from Adil anyway. So I phoned Mufti Menk and I said, he goes, oh, yeah, how's things? We're just on the way to Blackburn. I go, just to let you know, Adil's house has been burgled right now. And he was like, subhanallah, man, like, I was going to leave everything at Adil's house, my passport, all my traveling stuff. I was going to leave it. And just by sheer coincidence, while we're leaving the house, because they were leaving to come to the event, he goes to Adil, let me just pack everything and put it into your car and see if I can get a lift tonight. And he goes, if I did, and this was the conversation that me and him had on the phone. He said, if I didn't make that call, they'd have probably taken my passport and they would have at least taken some stuff out of my suitcase and whatnot. And he goes, man, look how God works, man. Like, for whatever reason, it put it into his head that, why don't you just pack your stuff and put it in the car and see if someone will take you?
But you can't bring that, notes up to Adil because he's still devastated.
I didn't tell him straight away.
Whilst Mufti Menk is like, yo, alhamdulillah, I didn't put
I didn't tell Adil straight away. I told him after a couple of days, but I said to Mufti Menk, I said, look, can you call him tomorrow? Yeah. Because obviously it's not nice, your house has been burgled.
100% it's not
And
nice.
I said, look, he'll appreciate it if you reach out to him. Maybe not right now because he's got cops around and all that kind of stuff. I said, reach out to him tomorrow. And then he phoned him the next day and just checked in on him. And Adil and Mufti Menk became quite close friends. And every time
cool.
when Mufti Menk would come to Birmingham a couple of times, he'd stay with Adil. So that was another thing that I remember from that event. That Mufti.
That's
Menk's,
funny because I had the same scenario happen to me. My friend, we were supposed to take some photos, so I brought all my camera equipment with me.
At that event?
No, it wasn't
Okay.
at that event, but I just remember like there was a moment where I was relieved and the other person was like devastated.
Yeah.
We both left our cameras in the back of the car, but they were supposed to go back to the office. And I was, by sheer coincidence, like, let me just bring my bag with me. And in literally the few minutes we was at the office space, he went back into his car and he was like, yo, my seat is off. Like, why is it so far back? And I was like, oh, it's nothing. Let's just go. And he's like, no, something's off. And then he just goes to the back seat the trunk, because his bag with his laptop was there, where I took my bag with my camera. It was gone. He was devastated. The whole night we were trying to find my MacBook or whatever.
Yeah.
And we found like a place in Alum Rock, and I took my tripod as a weapon just to like...
Serious?
Yeah, just to like walk around, and if I see anyone that looks suspicious that, catches on to
This
us.
is like Liam Neeson part 2.
Yeah, but just imagine we're going to chip shops and we're asking them like, do you know this? Do you know that? And they just see me, just a brother with a mosque hat, but with like
with
a
a tripod.
And branding. I'm not even holding the tripod like a cameraman anymore. I'm literally holding it by his legs as if like,
like
just to get more mobility. Exactly. And but in my mind, I was like, alhamdulillah, I didn't leave my camera back, because that was my life. In any way, that's how I made money. And if I just left it there, I would be devastated.
Yeah.
But I couldn't feel that grateful when we were looking for the perp and, like looking to beat him off. But yeah, that was just a little tangent. That.
Keep the faith.